Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 19th of June for the Sun or the Ascendant. I'm going to share some standout details that we can all collectively relate to, but please stay with me. I will go through each of the 12 zodiac signs in much greater detail. Now this week sees a transition. We have the Sun emerging from its new moon in Gemini at the end of last week, compromised by the sluggish and draining vibe of Neptune initially, but then by Wednesday we have the summer solstice and the Sun makes its way into the sign of Cancer. This is an incredibly important event in the overall astrological calendar. Western tropical astrology is based on the seasons. So this is the start of a seasonal quadrant 2, and it's an influence which basically lasts for the next 13 weeks, despite the fact the Sun only being in Cancer for 4 weeks. We also, however, have a lot of energy going on between Mercury and Venus across Monday and Tuesday, all week between Mercury and Mars, but later in the week Mars gets into a much more turbulent right angle with the disruptive energies of Uranus. So what will this mean for your zodiac sign? Please stay with me for more. If you are a new visitor, thank you for joining me. I've been doing these weekly videos for about 13 years and it does take a lot of prep, so I'd be honoured if you would subscribe. If you're a returning visitor, thank you for joining me once more. If you'd like to get your free weekly horoscope fired to your device, please see the subscription link beneath this video. Also, if you would like to ascend above this zodiac broadcast and embrace the power of more serious astrology, if you give me 3 pieces of personal birth data of time, date and place of birth, I can provide for you your life roadmap report. This will help you to gain much more intimate understandings of the patterns that have played out in your life so far. But in my package of 30% off, you can also get your 12-month personal forecast, totally unique to you. Don't know your time? You can buy my solar package with the same benefits. Again, please see the link below. So Sagittarius, your week commencing the 19th of June forecast, continues to put relationship matters right at the heart of your situation in the guise of the Sun and Mercury. Now the Sun was compromised on the new moon of last week by Neptune, so as much as you may want to have set your boundaries clearly, interact with people, know exactly where you stand, if you've been getting to know someone, so someone you don't know very well, their responses may have been unclear, confusing, and that really hasn't been very reassuring. But Mercury in the same sector actually forges 2 terrific links this week, initially with Venus at the start of this week. And Venus is in the part of your situation to do with sort of breaking out, very much in keeping with your sign. So if there's someone you're talking to about jointly working on a hobby or project, a travel plan, there's a real sense of excitement. But also Mercury is linking in a punchier way to Mars. If you want to collaborate with someone and it's a more serious project and you really have to put your heads together and persuade people, set out an agenda of what you want to achieve, you can do so with tremendous conviction. Or perhaps you're just going to be in quite a combatant kind of mood when it comes to interacting with people, which will be great to see, as long as you can overcome the energy of Neptune, which may have been lowering your spirits, your vitality, your immune system a little bit, pretty well all the time since 2012. So just be aware that Neptune asks you questions about your sense of emotional identity, just at a time when the Sun and Mercury want you to be very clear about how you can connect to others. Now later in this week, Mars in the 9th house, which is very pugnacious and freedom loving, clashes badly with Uranus. This is a very abrasive right angle. Someone may want you to do something or feel that you're responsible for something that you don't feel that that's anything but the case. You feel it's pure projection. They're trying to get you to take responsibility for something that they should be doing for themselves, or in some ways projecting some other kind of injustice. Well, if they do, they can expect a really firm response from you. But Wednesday is also the summer solstice, a hugely important day, but it also sees the sun make its way into house 8, very much to do with deep transformations. And over the next month, perhaps even over the next 13 weeks, round to the autumnal cardinal quadrant, I think it's possible that some big changes are going to play out in your life. And these may not be changes in the areas that you're often linked to, which is travel, being free and easy, being a larger than life, jovial character at times. Maybe some very deep inner changes are going to take place, or in a more practical way, you're going to be looking at things to do with business, finance, investment, but it can be a very exciting and changing part of the year for you.